As I prayed alone, traced every crack in walls I called my home. I thought the silence meant you'd gone away, but you were closer than the words I couldn't share. Now I look back at the sand and see two sets of steps where I thought there'd only be me. You were carrying me the whole time. God, you're still with you and still with me. Every mile I couldn't walk alone, you were carrying me. I remember Job upon the ashes low, asking questions heaven didn't seem to show. Still the answer came in quiet, steady form. Not an escape from pain, but peace inside the storm. So I don't need the whole road map tonight. I just need to know you're holding the light. Every valley low, every mountain steep, you never gave up carrying me. You were carrying me the whole time, even the nights I could not feel you near. Every mile I couldn't walk alone, you were carrying me. God, you're still here, still here, still carrying me, still here. The waves are higher than they've ever been. My hands are shaking, water to my chin. I've read of storms that your disciples faced, and how you spoke and every wind gave way. So I'm not asking you to calm the sea tonight. Just hold the anchor, keep the rope pulled tight. You are the anchor in the storm, the weight that holds when I can't hold on. Let the waves rise, let the thunder roar. I won't drift, 'cause you're my anchor in the storm. Oh. Peter walked until he watched the wind, then the water swallowed his confidence. But one hand reached before he sank too deep. That same hand steady, holding on to me. Let it rage, let it break against the shore. something so much more. Not by strength I carry in my chest, but by grace that never lets me rest adrift. You are the anchor in the storm, unshaken ground when everything gives way. Let the waves rise, let the thunder roar. I won't drift, 'cause you're my anchor. You're my anchor in the storm. One quiet breath, and I remember you. I forget you're near in the rush of the day, chasing noise, letting worry lead the way. But this morning in the quiet, I confess, I felt you closer than my own breath. I spend so much time searching for a sign, as though your presence must arrive from somewhere far. Yet here inside the ordinary moment, you are already closer than my heart. Not far off on a distant throne, not a memory of a love I've outgrown. You're closer than my breath, nearer than the next word I speak, in every rising, every falling chest. Your presence stays with me when I cannot find the language, when my prayers become too weak. You remain beside me gently, closer than my breath. David wrote of places he could run, wings of morning, edges of the sun. Still he found you waiting even there. Not a chase, but a presence always near. In crowded streets and quiet rooms alike, your nearness never depends upon a feeling. Every ordinary breath reminds me I live surrounded by your care. So I stop pretending I'm alone, stop believing distance is my home. You were never leaving, never far. You are nearer than my restless heart can know. Every inhale is a mercy,
Every exhale lets me rest. I don't have to reach to heaven. You are already here. You're closer than my breath, nearer than the fear I speak. In every rising, every falling chest, your presence carries me when another day feels heavy and my soul forgets its peace. I was slow enough to notice you are here with me, closer than my breath, closer still.
The porch light still was burning when I turned toward home. I ran from every room you built for me, chased a version of a life I thought was free, spent it all on things that couldn't stay. Came back ashamed, not knowing what to say. I practiced every explanation before I ever reached the road, certain I would have to earn again the place I once called home. The porch light never once went dark. The door was open from the very start. You're the father who stayed, watching the road through every wasted day. No matter how far I ran away, you never closed the way. I expected distance, you gave mercy. I expected judgment, you gave grace. Before I finished saying sorry, love was already on its way. No lecture waiting when I reached the gate, no list of every careless, wasted day. Just arms wide open, running to meet me first. Mercy always gets there before the hurt. You didn't ask me for an explanation before you pulled another chair beside you. The home I thought my choices had destroyed was waiting with my place still at the table. I thought love had a limit, I would find some edge where I'd finally hear, not this time. But grace kept walking farther than my shame, and called me son again, and knew my name. No distance I could manufacture was stronger than your welcome home. I thought I had become a stranger, but you still called me your own.
because I never went astray, but because your faithful heart remained. You're the Father who stayed. The light is still burning, and I am home. The water moves slowly, and my breathing follows. I've been running on an empty kind of tired, burning candles that I never should have lit. Every task became another thing required, till I had nothing left to give. I kept confusing hurry with devotion, and exhaustion with a faithful heart, until the body you had given me could barely carry one more part. Then you led me off the road I knew, somewhere quiet, somewhere green and new. Still waters find me here, where the noise can't follow anymore. You restore what fear has worn away, and bring my breathing back. I don't need to earn this quiet, I don't need to prove my worth. I can lie beside your kindness and remember I am yours. I used to think that rest was earned, not given, that I had to prove I'd done enough today. But grace doesn't measure all my productivity, it simply leads my weary heart away. I let my shoulders fall beneath your kindness, let the hurry leave without a fight, and discovered rest was not retreating, it was learning how to live again. So let the deadlines wait outside this field, let the noise stay far beyond this hill. Here beside the water I am still, here beside the water you rebuild. Rest can also be obedience, stillness can become a prayer. You restore the tired places when I finally meet you there. Lead me beside these waters till my heart remembers rhythm. Lead me beside these waters till my thoughts no longer race. When I rise to face tomorrow, let me carry what I've learned. The shepherd who restores me will walk beside me when I return. Still but I will bring it. I don't have the strength to sing it strong tonight. My praise comes out uneven, cracked and quiet. Every piece of me feels shattered on the floor, but even broken worship still walks through your door. I wanted something beautiful to offer, something worthy, something steady in my hands. Instead I come with fragments and confession, trusting you receive me as I am. You don't need my hallelujah polished clean. You just need me here, however torn I seem. This is my broken hallelujah. Every fractured piece still lifted up to you. You gather what the falling couldn't ruin, and receive the praise I barely sing. I may sound more like a whisper than the worship I once knew, but if this is all I have tonight, then this belongs to you. The potter doesn't throw away the wounded clay. He softens it and starts to shape again. So take this mess of all I couldn't say and make me something new from where I've been. I've seen your patience with my weakness, never rushing what still needs your healing touch. Maybe being held while I am broken is already evidence of love. I thought I had to wait until I'm whole to bring you something worthy of your name, but you were never asking for perfection. You were asking me to come. Even trembling hands can bring an offering, even whispered praise can reach your heart. You receive the pieces without asking how beautifully they fell apart. Receive my broken hallelujah. Let every fractured piece become a prayer. You gather what the falling couldn't ruin, and meet me in the middle of repair. Someday stronger songs may rise here, but tonight this one is true. Broken does not mean abandoned. I am broken and still yours. Still yours. Even here, still yours. Open the door the silence felt different. There's a room in me I stopped walking into. Locked it up the night everything went wrong. Told myself that you had wandered from it too, that the silence there meant you were gone. Years of fear collected in the corners, questions gathered where the light once fell. I avoided every memory behind it, because I feared what opening might tell. But tonight I opened up the door again and found a quiet warmth that still remained. You never left the room, even when I couldn't feel you there. Through every corner I assumed was empty, your presence had remained. When I locked away the hurting, you did not abandon me. You waited without forcing, till I had the strength to see. I lit a single candle, called your name, half expecting nothing but the dark. But warmth was waiting, steady, still the same. A quiet presence underneath my heart. Dust had gathered where I stopped believing, but your mercy had not moved an inch. I found peace inside the place I feared, because your presence waited without leaving. Maybe faith was never finding you again. Maybe it was trusting you had stayed. And every silence I mistook for empty, you were closer than the fear I made. You did not break the door to reach me. You remain without demand. And when I finally turned the handle, I discovered where you'd been. You were with me in the room through the years I could not enter. You were with me in the room through the questions I remembered. Now the place I feared is softer, because mercy fills the air. What I once believed was empty was a place where you were there. The door stays open and the light remains.
faithful men once stood their ground, refusing every idol they were told to bow before. The furnace burned beyond imagination, yet heaven entered through the fire. What should have ended everything only burned the ropes that kept them bound. And when the king looked through the flames, another figure walked around. So when the heat rises around my feet, I remember what the fire could not defeat. Carry me through the fire, not untouched but never left alone. Walk beside me in the burning, till the fear inside is gone. What was meant to make me surrender cannot separate me from your care. If you choose to walk me through it, I will find you even there. I used to think surviving meant escape, some open door before the trial came. But sometimes love walks through the flame with me, and that is how I'm changed and still remain. The heat may change the shape of what I carry, but it cannot change the one I know. What fear intended only for destruction can leave me freer when I go. There is someone in the fire, not a stranger but my Savior. If you walk beside me through it, I do not walk alone. Burn away what keeps me captive, leave the faith that you have formed. What the furnace cannot conquer will come walking through the door. Carry me through the fire, let your presence be my courage. Carry me through the fire, when I cannot see beyond it. I may smell the smoke behind me, I may carry marks of pain, but the God who met me in the furnace will lead me out again. Unabandoned, unforgotten, carried through. I've been erased from rooms I thought were mine, forgotten in the stories people tell. But there is one whose memory never fails, and grace already knows my name so well. I spent years attaching who I was to every achievement I could claim, but success can disappear by morning, while your love still speaks my name.
not written by the things that I have done, not erased by failures underneath the sun. Grace wrote my name before I earned a thing, in ink no accusation can erase. Before I learned to prove my worth, your love had already made a place. When every temporary label falls away and disappears, I remain completely known by the one who brought me here. The thief beside you on that final hill had nothing left to offer but his breath. Yet mercy reached him in the final hour. Grace spoke hope before his final breath. So when another voice defines me by the worst thing I have done, I return to what your mercy says. Beloved, forgiven, no. Let the world forget or misremember. Let old accusations rise and fall. There is something deeper than opinion. Love was speaking before them all. I belong because you called me, not because I made a name. And the identity you give me does not disappear with shame. Grace has called me fully known, beyond achievement and rejection. Grace has called me fully known, beyond my past and imperfection. When the world forgets tomorrow, I will still remember this. I am known by one whose mercy never loses who I am.
The storm is moving closer, but there is somewhere safe. I've seen the sparrow fold into the nest before the thunder ever hits the ground. Some instinct seems to know where safety rests long before the danger comes around. I wish my heart remembered just as quickly where to run when worry fills the sky. Instead I stand beneath imagined weather, trying to protect my life. Maybe faith is simply remembering where my frightened heart belongs. I'm under mercy's wings tonight, hidden where my fear can finally rest. Whatever weather crosses overhead, I am sheltered near your chest. I don't need to know tomorrow or predict each coming thing. I only need to stay here under mercy's wings. I don't have to understand the danger's shape or number every threat that circles near. I only have to know the shelter's made and trust the one who drew me here. I hear the rain against the shelter, yet underneath it I can breathe. The storm may still be moving over me, but fear no longer has to lead. Let the wind test every window, let the thunder shake the night. Nothing outside this covering can remove me from your sight. You are stronger than the weather and more patient than my fear. I will stay beneath your kindness until morning reappears. Keep me underneath your shelter when the night feels long and restless. Keep me underneath your shelter till my thoughts become less fearful. When the sky begins to brighten, I will rise beneath your care. The one who kept me through the darkness will still cover me out there. Shelter held at rest. I waited for thunder, but nothing moved. I stood outside my cave and waited long for thunder loud enough to prove you near, for wind to strip the mountain bare and silence every question I could hear. The wind moved through, the fire flashed, the earth seemed strong enough to speak. Yet after all the noise it ended, something quieter found me. The wind passed, the fire faded, and stillness settled in. The silence held your voice, so soft I almost missed it in the calm. Not in the earthquake, not inside the fire, but underneath the quiet, you were there. I've been waiting for a sign that shakes the ground, some undeniable, and thunder is proof. But
you keep speaking in a gentler sound, patient with a heart still learning truth. I am learning not to fill each empty moment, not to fear the spaces without sound. Sometimes heaven whispers underneath me when my hurried thoughts finally settle down. So I stop demanding fire from the sky, stop needing wind to prove you're really there. I lean into the quiet without forcing, and let my spirit listen. Perhaps the greatest evidence of presence is not always something I can hear. Sometimes peace arrives so gently that only stillness knows it's near. The silence holds your voice without competing for attention. The silence holds your voice, and my heart becomes receptive. I will not demand the thunder when your whisper gives enough. The God who speaks inside the stillness has been speaking all along. No thunder, no fire, still you.
These hands have scars, and still they reach for me. I keep on falling into the same old ground, promising this time I'll hold it right. But grace was never waiting to be found. How many times I get my weakness right? I thought your patience must have limits. Some final fall wouldn't make you turn away. But every time I come before you honestly, mercy still has something left to say. It's in the hands that never let me drop, the scars that prove the love that never stopped. I'm held by nail-scarred hands, marked forever by a love that paid the cost. Even in the moments when I cannot stand, your wounded hands still reach. When my faith becomes uncertain and my confidence is small, the scars I see upon you tell me love survived it all. Thomas needed proof before he'd believe, reached to touch the wounds still in their place, found not condemnation
but a peace written in the scars upon your hands. You welcomed doubt without rejecting Thomas. Let him bring the questions he still had. And I believe those same compassionate hands can meet me when my faith feels small. So when I doubt if I am worth the cost, I remember what those hands went through. Every scar reveals the depth of mercy. Those scars still show how far your love came through. You do not fear my questions, you are patient with my doubt. The hands that carried suffering are still reaching for me now. Keep me in your scarred hands when my own strength disappears. Keep me in your scarred hands when I wrestle with my fears. Every wound became a witness that your love would not withdraw, and the hands that open mercy will not let me fall. Held, still held by faithful hands.
The tide returns again and again. I've tried to count the ways you've stayed so true, lost the number somewhere past the shore. Every promise kept, each morning new. There isn't measure deep enough for more. I stand beside the water, wondering how something vast can still feel near. And every wave that reaches toward me feels like another year. You've carried me here, like the tide returning every single day. Your character has never slipped away. It's an ocean of your faithfulness, too wide for me to ever reach the end. Every wave another quiet witness that you have been faithful again. When my memory becomes selective and fear remembers only pain, let the shoreline keep reminding me your goodness still remains. Ancient songs have spoken of new mercies, arriving with the first light of the morn. Every heartbreak, every storm I've weathered met a faithfulness that carried on. Every shoreline tells the same old story. What retreats will faithfully return.
return, and every season leaves another witness that your character does not turn. So let my faith stop measuring the depth, stop demanding I can touch the floor. Some things are better trusted than explained. You are more faithful than I could explore. There are miles beyond my vision, there are depths I'll never know. Yet every wave that meets the shoreline says enough for me to go. Stand beside the water and remember what is true. Every tide that finds the shoreline turns my heart again to you. Endless, steady, faithful. The sky is gray, gray is not forever. The sky's been gray for longer than I planned. No break of blue to prove the sun's still there. I keep on looking up to understand why heaven sometimes feels so big. I have mistaken what my eyes can see for evidence of everything that's true. But clouds can only cover what is shining. They cannot make the light stop being you. Even on the days I cannot see, the light keeps shining somewhere past the gray. There's a light behind the clouds still burning when the sky refuses clearing. I don't need to see the sun to know the warmth has not disappeared. Every cloud has only borrowed a small portion of the view. What I cannot see above me cannot change what I know of you. I've watched a storm give way to golden hour, watched the gray dissolve to amber skies. So even in the waiting there is power in trusting what has not yet met my eyes. The weather changes without warning, and sometimes stays much longer than I choose. Still the sky beyond the weather has not forgotten how to turn blue. Even when my eyes report only darkness, truth doesn't not depend upon the view. Weather changes what I see above me, never what is true of you. Faith does not require a forecast. Hope can breathe beneath the gray. The sun does not need my permission to keep shining anyway. There is light beyond this weather, and I will trust what I cannot see. There is light beyond this weather, still creating warmth in me. When the clouds finally open, I will recognize the view. But even before the sky turns golden, I will still believe in you. The clouds remain, the light remains too. So many roads, and still one home. I've slept in places that could never hold me, called 100 cities home for just a while, searching every road that someone told me might finally lead me to a peaceful mile. I carried maps inside my suitcase, always looking for another place, believing somewhere on the horizon would finally make my heart feel safe. But every door I opened left me searching still, till I heard your quiet calling from within. My heart finds home in you, not a place I travel to, but someone I belong to. After every road I've wandered through, when the landscape keeps on changing and the runes are strange and new, my deepest place of belonging is always found in you. The prodigal remembered whose he was, somewhere far off in a distant land. Home was never only walls, because it lived inside his father's open hands. Every place I tried to settle taught me walls cannot make belonging. Home became the quiet certainty that wherever you are, I am known. Let the map stay folded on the shelf, let the compass rest for now. I no longer need a perfect location to know where I belong. Wherever your presence meets me, there is ground enough to stay. You have become the destination that no distance takes away. My heart has found its home beyond an address or a doorway. My heart has found its home in the God who walks beside me. If tomorrow moves me farther than the place I know today, I will carry home within me, because you will come that way. Every road can change, you remain home.
I searched everywhere, then stopped. I looked for peace in every noisy place, in approval and the things I could control. Chased a version of a calm I couldn't taste, till the chasing left me empty, tired and cold. I thought another achievement might settle me, another answer might silence what I feared. But each solution lasted only moments, then the restlessness reappeared. Then I stopped beside a well I hadn't seen, hidden in the place I thought was dry. This is the peace I could not find in anything I tried to build myself. It was waiting on the other side of striving, like cool water in a hidden well. Not a numbness, not avoidance, not pretending all is well, but a quiet deeper than my questions that only you can give. The world can offer comfort for a moment, numbing what it never means to heal. But this peace reaches deeper than distraction, to the ache my endless searching couldn't heal. I do not have to understand completely before my spirit can become still. Sometimes peace is simply knowing the future rests inside your will. So I let the striving finally go, let the well be deeper than my thirst. Peace was never something I could manufacture,
It was always yours to offer first. I kneel beside the water without striving. Let your quiet goodness reach the deepest part, and discover peace begins with receiving, not controlling every corner of my heart. Let this deeper peace remain when tomorrow brings its questions. Let this deeper peace remain when I cannot choose the outcome. I will return again to quiet and receive what I can't make, for the peace I spent years searching for was waiting here in grace. The well is deep, and I can rest. I kept running, you kept coming. I've been running from the questions in my head, outrunning every worry I can name. Thought if I moved fast enough instead, fear could never quite catch up again. I learned to live one step ahead of every possibility of pain. But running never made me safer, it only made my spirit tired again. And something kinda gained upon my trail, not to catch my failure, but to save. Your love outruns my fear. Every worry loses ground when you draw near. I can stop the running now, because your goodness found me here. Every lie that chased behind me loses power in your light. I don't have to outrun darkness when your love is faster still. Goodness and mercy follow all my days, not behind to punish, but pursue. Faster than the doubt clouds my gaze, faster than the lies I thought were true. I slow my steps and finally stop escaping, turn around expecting judgment there. Instead I find your goodness already waiting, with open arms and patient care. So let my heart stop bracing for the worst. Let the alarms inside my mind grow still. Love was never coming from behind me, it was already here. I don't need to keep escaping from tomorrow's imagined pain. The God who met me while I ran will still be here when I remain. Your love has overtaken fear. Every anxious smile has brought me here. I can stand instead of running, 'cause your presence makes me brave. Fear may speak again tomorrow, but it no longer leads the way. Your pursuing love has found me, and I choose to let it stay. No more running, love is here. The ground looks ruined, but something green is coming. There's a field in me that fire reached first, burned the plans I thought I couldn't lose, left me standing in the smoke and dirt, wondering what ruined ground could ever produce. For weeks I only saw destruction, every memory covered black. I thought restoration meant rebuilding everything exactly as it was. But you don't leave the ashes cold and gray. You plant something living another way. There is beauty from my ashes, something rising where I only saw the loss. You do not waste the broken places, or pretend the burning didn't cost. What was destroyed still carries sorrow, but sorrow does not own the ground. There are roots beneath the ashes, a new life is coming now. Isaiah spoke of comfort after mourning, of praise where heaviness once stayed. Not denial of the pain I've had to carry, but a different future being made. Tiny shoots appear where nothing seemed possible, fragile green against the blackened ground. And every small beginning becomes evidence that loss does not receive the final word. Let the field stay tender for a while, let the green come slowly in its time. I am not rushing what you're making beautiful. I am learning how to recognize new life. You don't ask me to forget what the flames removed from me. You simply show that devastation does not cancel destiny. Bring your beauty from these ashes, let new purpose rise without denying pain. Bring your beauty from these ashes, let the was taken, and still welcome what is new, because ruin is not final when the soil belongs to you. A little green and hope returns. Centuries pass, the message remains. 2,000 years, and still the story stands, unmoved by every argument or doubt. A history no empire could command, a love no grave could finally shut out. Kingdoms have risen, kingdoms have disappeared, generations faded into dust, yet still the cross stands at the center, where mercy answered human loss. Though the world has changed 1,000 times, one declaration has not changed. The cross still speaks today. Grace has made a way through every century and every generation. The message has remained. Sin does not receive the final sentence. Death does not receive the final word. The cross keeps pointing toward forgiveness for every heart that turns. It spoke to thieves who had no time to earn. It spoke to soldiers watching from below. It speaks to every wandering heart's return. The oldest mercy heaven wants us to know. Generations rise and disappear around it. Languages and kingdoms come and go, yet mercy keeps announcing the same answer. The debt is paid, the doorway remains open. So when the noise of now becomes too loud, when every voice competes for final say, I return to what has never bowed, to the love revealed that day. No trend can make it obsolete, no century can make it fade. The cross remains the ancient witness that Jesus made a way. The cross still speaks today. Hope has made a way through every changing culture and opinion. Its mercy stays the same. When I wonder where my confidence belongs, I return to what Christ has done. The cross still stands beyond the ages, pointing me toward love. Still speaking, still true, still grace. The place was already waiting before I arrived. I almost didn't come, afraid you'd turn away, afraid the distance I had made was final now. But there is a table set despite how far I strayed, a place already waiting somehow. I stood outside rehearsing explanations, trying to make my story sound less wrong. But mercy had prepared a place before me, long before I thought of coming home. Not because I cleaned myself up first, but because your mercy came before I changed. This is where mercy meets me now, not after I've arrived, but on the way. Right here with everything unfinished, right here with what I cannot change. I don't have to become worthy before I come before your face. Mercy meets me in the middle and starts rebuilding me with grace. At the well was met at noon, with history she could not rearrange. Yet living water reached her where she stood, and one conversation changed her way. There is room beside this table for my questions, room for every truth I cannot hide. I arrive without rehearsing an apology, and find your kindness waiting at my side. So I stopped waiting for a better day, a cleaner version I could bring instead. Mercy never asked me to become perfect before it welcomed me. Grace meets people in the process, not only when the journey's done. You receive me where you find me, then you teach my feet to run. This is where your mercy meets me, here before This is where your mercy meets me and gives courage for beginning. I will rise from this table different, not because I earned your love, but because the grace that welcomed me has given me enough. Right here, right now, mercy meets me.